Have you ever wondered what it would be like to be a researcher? To work in a multidisciplinary team of people from all across Europe and beyond?
Have you ever thought that it would be mind-blowingly interesting to solve questions exceeding the scope of any common crossword puzzle? To potentially come up with the answer to the question, what are we actually doing here?
And if you think so, then you're definitely at the right place.
Welcome to the EC2U Science Contest.
So, hello everyone from my side. My name is Corinna. I'm a PhD student in mathematics from this beautiful university called the Johannes Kepler University. I work here since 2021 and I do partially mortality modeling with environmental factors. But besides from my research, I'm super excited to be here with you, and for the next 2 hours we will see everything fun, entertainment, and science. Woo!
Hi, I'm Gregor. I'm officially the social media manager of this esteemed university, the coordinator of the Ars Electronica Festival, and since 2024, one of the communication officers for the EC2U Alliance here at JKU. Yay!
EC2U!
EC2U, EC2U, EC2U. So, I did study general management in my master's in Linz and in Taiwan, and because it's general management, I do know a lot, but nothing at all. So if you do have some questions related to science, please ask Corinna.
So, well, thanks. But what's now the essence of the EC2U Alliance? Well, we're all specialists inside of our research bubble. But the question is, what happens if we face dilemmas outside of it? Because then, it's not only about knowledge, right? It's also about creativity and how to apply innovative applications to our research. And all of this then leads to science.
Exactly. And for today, you here in this lovely JKU Circus of Knowledge, and you people online watching via the official live stream, you can see here in the EC2U Science Contest an insight into the world of researchers who have to collaborate when faced with unexpected questions.
So, what is the EC2U all about? In general, it's an alliance of 8 different European universities. And they do collaborate with each other in order to offer some multicultural activities like the one we're in right now, the Science Contest. And today, there will be 3 teams competing against each other. And I have a warm welcome now to the university the teams are coming from. It's the Alexandru Ion Cuza University from Iași, Romania.
No.
Yes,
Not yet,
they
not yet,
cannot
not
hold
yet.
their horses anymore.
Okay.
They want to come
They're
out.
super excited already. I can feel it. I can feel the science flowing out of them.
A warm welcome to the people from the University of Salamanca in España.
No. We're doing this a 3rd time as well.
Last but not least, the home team coming from the Johannes Kepler Universität in Linz, from Austria.
Okay. But before we get the main protagonists of today's science contest here on the stage, we kindly ask our Vice Rector for Research and International Affairs, Alberta Bonani, as well as our Circus of Knowledge co-leader, Andrea Hummer, on stage to give some words. Big applause. Usually you turn this off immediately.
Well,
everything is perfect. I have to sit, to stay exactly here. Yeah, for
Both cameras.
Exactly.
Yeah, and well, what should I say? I mean, the two professionals here, they said already everything, and well, the atmosphere is nice. Yeah, you know, it's so I don't know. I feel already very well. Well, Corinna said something, yeah, about we are in a world which somehow forces us to be so specialized, yeah. But this is not real science. Yeah? Real science is to put things together, to look at things from different perspectives, to and now everything is so complex. Everything, all the challenges that we have, yeah, they require that we see things from different points of view. So, well, this will give us a bit of flavor, I think, of all that, what we are about to see. But actually, I have no idea what we are about to see, so I'm speaking about nothing. Yeah? But I'm so curious, so and since they just want to come inside, I leave the stage to you, yeah? And I go back.
Big applause.
Thanks.
Yeah, very warm welcome from my side. I wanted to tell you something about the Circus of Knowledge, but I don't know if it's appropriate now because everything seems to be very short. So maybe I just leave it to some words. You're here in the Circus of Knowledge, which combines art and science. So what is science? Is translated into the language of art. We make a lot of theater productions here, and we also make some projects related to science and art. And I'm here the whole evening, so you could approach me and ask more about the projects, because as I realized yesterday, there are some people who make similar things at other universities, and I think it would be a good idea to probably connect or to
Sign the contract already.
to link our activity and to do networking and to exchange our experiences and what we are doing. Have a nice and pleasant stay. We are happy to have you here, and yeah, see you later.
Thank you, Andrea. Thank you so much, and of course the last words, you can always come back and enjoy the other shows. Doesn't need to be during the forum, but whenever you visit Linz again. Thank you so much for the inspirational words also on our Vice Rector. I'm pretty sure that our teams are now super excited to enter the stage. And so let's test the hypothesis and give a very warm welcome to the team of the Universitatea Alexandru Ioan Cuza din Iași. Iași! Hey. Now it's your turn. Hey! Cheers! Alrighty. It's our pleasure to introduce them one by one, and then they have the chance to show one small trinket, one object that they took all the way from their far travels here to explain a bit what is their connection with them. And I start with you, Lucian. He's a professor at the Faculty of Biology and coordinator of the Laboratory for Molecular Genetics, as well as dean. His expertise spans in molecular genetics, genetic diversity of endangered species, and related applications in life science. So good answers are in your genes as well. What did you bring to us today?
Hello. Hi, so I have a 3D printed sequence of double-stranded DNA. So it's printed in our university by my colleague Marius Mihashan. Thank you, Marius. And it's a molecule of life. It's a molecule which stores our information, which is inherited and transmitted generation by generation. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You can give the microphone to the next person. Thank you so much. And I would like to introduce Juana. She is Associate Professor at the Faculty of Letters and Vice Dean for Quality Assurance as well as Human Resources. Her research interests are cultural and translational studies with a focus of travel writing. So I hope from all of the people you could do a nice study, I guess, of these things. What did you bring today?
Hope so, thank you. What is this? I've chosen this because it's my son's, it's fun, it's multifunctional, I've just used it as a plate. And I think it shows the give and take that is necessary for successful human interaction. So I don't know you, and I can hardly see you, but can you catch?
Oh, the cameraman! There was, in a double sense, a nice shot because he's the cameraman, so he got it on the lens. I hope it's everything okay. All right, we continue with Ovidio. He is an Ericksonian systemic and narrative therapy private practice therapist, yes, I had to read that, and clinical psychologist. He teaches introduction to counseling, psychological counseling, narrative therapy courses, and qualitative research methods, as well as co-teaches academic and research ethics. And the question to every psychology is, why?
Well, this is my companion. Actually, this is our microphone in a way. I'm just doing the same thing as you did. This guy has memory foam, and he loves being hugged by you. I will throw it to you also. We didn't know that we have the
Cameraman,
same
get ready.
technique. Oh.
Whoa.
Okay. And then who has it has to say something about themselves or respond to a question or contribute to the public meeting of the students. And then it comes back to me, and I can add to it. Yeah, throw it.
Okay.
Perfect.
And then you sell the data to to advertising companies.
And then, if we like to, we can use it to make us more calm
Wonderful.
and relaxed.
I think this we don't need today because we want to be energetic and not relaxed. We
At
want
the end.
All right, a big applause. We continue with our second Corinna, but only with one N. She is Associate Professor at the Faculty of Computer Science, responsible for the outreach activities of the faculty, managing the faculty's social media presence, and was recently appointed as the Erasmus and International Relations Coordinator of the faculty. So later we can exchange maybe some Instagram.
Yeah, I would be very happy to hear about it. So basically, I'm a mathematician who was converted to a computational linguist. Then, following a Fulbright scholarship, I went into entrepreneurship. And lately, due to pandemic, I fell in love with birds. And I really love birds. I have a collaborator here. Do you know what this is?
An owl.
Perfect.
Muy bien. Hey, big applause for our judge.
10 points, 10 points, 10 points. So if you keep quiet a bit, okay? Be quiet, please. Okay, so this is
like the real thing.
this is the owl because it's the symbol of wisdom, because we have a lot of things to learn out of the birds. It's the symbol of Athena, it's the symbol of the Romanian Academy, and it's also a symbol of our university. Alexandru Ioan University of Iași has as a mascot an owl called Alexa. Thank you.
Woo! Big applause. All right, completing the team. I have to wait. Completing the team of the university in Iași, is Dumitrel, the director of the mathematics department of the oldest university in Romania, which is Iași, by the way, yes. His research work is devoted to mathematical problems in non-linear elasticity for thin body models, for microstructure models, as well as surface waves. And that's why you're standing beside Corinna, because also a mathematician. Hey!
Hello. After a symbol of intelligence and academia, I choose to bring here some running shoes. Why running shoes? They are not so clean because I use them.
Thank you.
Yeah. Discovering running was for me very important. because I realized that I am able to run long distances. And from that moment, I ask myself every day, and I ask you as well, what's something else we are able to do, and we have no idea about it.
Thank you so much.
That was a great presentation. So now we're coming up to the presentation of the next team. Un gran aplauso por el team de la Universidad de Salamanca en España.
Vamos, 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 ándale, ándale. ¡Ey!
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Wait, before you make yourself comfortable, I want to introduce you, Jerónimo. So, Jerónimo, my dear audience, he is coming from a province of Buenos Aires in Argentina. Yes. He is doing his PhD studies currently at the University of Salamanca, and his background is criminal and private law. Correct? Hello, Jerónimo.
Hello.
Do you want to tell us what you brought with you today?
Okay, well, I brought the shirt of my favorite football team, which is
Las
Boca
Linz.
Juniors.
Great.
And it is all.
Gran aplauso.
Thank you. Sometimes a few words are sufficient, right? Next coming up is Manuel. He is from Mexico, in Chiapas in Mexico. He is also completing his doctoral studies at the University of Salamanca currently, but he was currently also appointed a junior lecturer there. Congratulations. Manuel, what did you bring?
Well, I have brought a blue pen because this is a necessary tool for every single lecturer, and I have to write notes and comments for an essay or whatever. And yes, it's a privilege and an honor to be here. Thank you very much.
Cheers. So the next one is Mario. He's a nanotechnician. Also, in a few more words, he's a condensed matter physicist. He is working on two-dimensional material. And most of his time, he spends experimenting in the lab, and then also having a look at novel materials and how he can implement them. So, Mario, welcome, warm welcome. What did you bring for this EC2U science contest?
So I brought two little toys from my kids, that, so they can recognize his dad from failing today, which is going to be really fun. So maybe after today they are going to be, they won't be proud of me, but I'm proud of them. So then.
Perfect. Thank you. Then we have Christina. She is a doctoral student in the field of psychology. Because
Psychology.
Because psychology allows her to understand the emotional challenges of her students, she even specialized in neuropsychology. And in her free time, Christina loves poetry and the nature. A warm welcome from our side. Please explain what you brought with you.
Well, I brought this.
Microphone.
That I bought, oh, thank you. I brought this that I bought it. It cost me €2. It's a magnifying glass. I'm so proud that it's just €2, but it works. I can see you very closely. It's like I like to look at things very closely, and I like to look at people very closely because I love human nature and I love human science. So thank you all for being here, and I'm so proud to be here with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Christina. Last but not least, Marina. She earned her PhD in the field of aging. And in 2012, she was appointed professor at the University of Salamanca. and her field of research is breast cancer. Super interesting. Marina, please.
Okay, what did I bring? I brought my these great glasses.
Amazing.
Why? Because I am a discreet person, and they are big to see big things surrounded me, okay? And that's all. I am very happy to be here, and we are going to win, okay?
Yeah. Thank you very much. They're taking it serious.
Oh, well, thank you so much for the first two teams. You can already take a seat and get comfortable because we are glad to announce the last competing team of today. Give a home advantage applause for the team of the Johannes Kepler Universität Linz. Welcome on stage. Please come here, to the middle, to the middle. Come to the middle, to the middle. To the middle. So fantastically, I said home advantage, but how many people from Linz actually here? I think we're quite diverse here. Oh, one, perfect. Two, hey, people from Linz. Hey. All right, we do the same again. I give you the microphone. I will introduce you shortly, and then you show us your wonderful object. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Me first. Me first. So I welcome Nicolas. He is a postdoctoral research assistant at the Institute of Microsensors as well as Microelectronics at the JKU, where he focuses on designing, developing, automizing sensors for characterizing complex liquids, like coffee in the morning, I guess. What did he bring us?
Yes, hello everybody. I brought you a tuning fork.
Ooh.
Maybe some of you know this. If you hit it on something that is hard, and it makes a sound. And this is used to tune your, I don't know, guitar, for instance, which I do not do with a tuning fork, but yeah, I play guitar, so that's why I brought it. And secondly, our institute makes sensors where they use miniaturized tuning forks to sense liquid properties, for instance, the viscosity or the density of a liquid. So yeah, multi-purpose device.
Thank you so much. Maybe later we can do it for a singing competition here, yes, to use it for tuning. A big applause. Next in line to my left is Christoph. He's a postdoctoral research assistant at the Institute of Medicine and Biomechatronics. His field of expertise is in medical technology, where he focuses on electrophysiology, including EEG, ECG, EMG, and non-invasive electrophysiologic images. So can you see my heart pumping and rising?
I clearly see it, so you're lucky.
What did you bring us today?
Oh, it's a little penguin. It's, first of all, a placeholder for all the little teddy bears who accompany me already all my whole life. And second, it's a bit a symbol of the fact that I'm part of the earliest adopters in internet technology and so on. So also we were glad that back then some companies appeared who had really a search engine and not just a poorly and carelessly kept index or something. And it's also a bit the symbol for my own striving, make things work as pleasing and usable and beneficial for who is using it with the least amount of flaws. So yeah, that's basically
Perfect.
all the kind.
We hope you succeed. A big applause. We welcome Andrea. She's an Austro-Mexican physicist. She worked on basic research for 19 years before retiring from active science duty, but she's now supporting scientists at the Faculty of Medicine here at the JKU in applying for research funding. Super important. What did you bring us?
So what I brought is a French book from one of my favorite French authors, actually. It's Fred Vargas. She writes criminal novels. And I brought it because, first of all, I like reading a lot. I like also reading in French because I like to speak languages a lot.
A big applause. All right, we welcome Begüm. She just recently completed her doctorate here at the Johannes Kepler University in Linz in biophysics. A big applause for this. Yeah.
Thank you.
She will be handing you the CV later, by the way. That was a funny joke. Her researchers focus on the study of biological processes using advanced techniques like the atomic force microscopy.
Yeah.
Yes, big applause, and I don't have to say it anymore. What did you bring?
Yeah. Hello, everyone. My name is Begüm. Yeah. I brought today my table tennis rackets to represent me. Whenever I hold my rackets, actually, it reminds me of my regular and disciplined trainings, which also helped me during my academic life. Regardless of wins or losses during tournaments, the feeling of joy was the most memorable. And I hope that today will be similar with my team at the end of science contest. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I think the topic of joy was also quite nicely presented by Ludovic in the opening ceremony, and we continue the joy to welcome Julia here. She's working at the Faculty for Medicine at Johannes Kepler University, and her research currently focuses on animal ethics, as well as the composition of animal ethics committees, as well as exploring the attitudes towards animals and the moral value held by various professional groups. What did you bring us today?
I brought a bottle opener because I got it from the Welcome Center and it's really very useful. I opened some bottles already in the past.
To loosen the tongue, yes.
And I do it opening our minds for
Let's hope it works. Big applause. All right, and I kindly ask you to also take your seats.
So, dear audience, I mean, if we have a look at the stage, there are only brilliant minds up here. And I mean, I don't know how you feel, but I can't wait to see them compete and how they challenge each other to answer the question that was collected prior to this event. And I mean, I had a sneak peek at the questions, and I can guarantee you the teams are in for quite a treat. So teams, now, form units, collaborate with each other in your temporary research labs. Because now the question is, are you ready?
Yay! Motivation! Yay! So as the teams get settled to talk a bit and get their writing hands warmed up, let's go over some of the rules. Rule number 1, whenever Corinna is saying something super smart, you have to clap afterwards. Hey! Yes, not just kidding.
Let's try.
Let's try.
No, just kidding. So let's come to the real rules of the EC2U science contest, which are even more engaging. Please, rule number 1 is the most important one for the next 2 hours, because it is that you should have fun.
Yay!
Yes, definitely. And then rule number 2. The 3 teams, they will untangle questions, as we said, which were collected prior to this event. But in order to keep the spirit high, you as the audience can also choose between one of 2 questions. And you can do so by scanning later a QR code that will appear up here.
Exactly. I continue with rule number 3. Each team is given a specific time to solve each question. This time always varies. Afterwards, they have exactly 1 minute to answer this question. We have our very trusty little clock here, so we'll set it every time, and at the ring, then the 1 minute will be over. The fourth and the last question is that our panel of judges awards them points from 1 to 10, according to the correctness and also the creativity of their answers. The more entertaining, maybe gets a bit more points, so try to do your best, teams. And you, out there in the audience, as well as in the live stream, you can vote as well. When the time will come, there you will see a QR code. Again, get your phones ready later. And here you can also give the points to the different teams.
But speaking of the judges, I would say a big round of applause and a warm welcome for them. Woo! Let me introduce our first judge, Mr. Marcelo Gonzalo. So, I've heard that you are coming from the University of Coimbra from Portugal. He did his PhD in moral and political philosophy, and his research is mostly focused on the interdisciplinary crossings with social structures. A warm welcome from our side.
Our second judge for the night is Marco Morandotti. He is an architectural engineering professor at the University of Pavia, Italy, and current director of the Interdepartmental Center for Studies and Research on Cultural Heritage Conservation. A big round of applause. Woo!
And our third judge will be Matthias Michael Nikolaus Perkams from the Friedrich Schiller University in Jena, Germany. He is professor of philosophy and specializing in ancient and medieval philosophy. Thanks for coming and traveling all the way.
Applaus, Applaus, Applaus. Hände geklapper, Hände geklapper. We're now here to see one of the competing teams to bring back the EC2U Science Contest trophies. There's supposed to be one here. So I hope you guys from Pavia can still see me. I will come a bit closer, because these guys are is like a piece of art. These beautiful pieces were designed and manufactured here at the Johannes Kepler University by Sebastian Lemmermann, a researcher at the Institute of Polymer Product Engineering. If he's here, give him a big round of applause. Woo! For all of you who are sitting quite far away, I will explain how they look like, but later maybe the winners of the competition can give you a nicer look. So they're a combination of two arts by Johannes Kepler. You maybe have heard of Johannes Kepler now. The first one is the Mysterium Cosmographicum, which assigns a Platonic polyhedron to each planet at the time that we knew. So we have here some of the polyhedrons. It's really nice. I will explain later again. The second one is Kepler's first law of the planetary motion, that of course we all know, which stands that the planets are in ellipses around the sun as focal points in our solar system. The color scheme of the trophies are after our corporate identity of the Johannes Kepler University. These elliptical arcs are 3D printed, smoothed, and painted. And the bases, they are from epoxy resin. So the basic shape was 3D printed, then smoothed, and then silicon was molded. A silicon mold was created, in which the different colors are cast. So it's a beautiful piece, and I hope you're giving your all to win the trophy. All right, now, teams, audience, live viewers, are you ready for the 2024 edition of the EC2U Science Contest to start? Let's make some noise! All right, after small dancing, let's go to the very first question of this year's science contest. Are you ready, guys? No? The question is, why do people believe in conspiracy theories?
Okay, teams, get ready. 4 minutes to put your heads together and find an answer. Go! So, remember, rule number 1 of the EC2U science contest is to have fun.
Exactly.
So no boundaries, right? And maybe let me repeat the question for the ones who maybe couldn't listen. Why do people believe in conspiracy theories?
Exactly, and while the countdown is going down and the teams are working on this easy beginner's question, right? Let's have a quick look at all the hidden Easter eggs that we put here in this science contest edition.
Well, if we have a close look together, maybe you spotted something happening on stage.
So a bit before,
Yes,
so we can
definitely.
put our stamp on it.
So, let's see what the countdown says. The teams worked already for 3 minutes. Wow, time flies. Okay, what was the question again, Gregor?
The question was, why do people believe into conspiracy theories? How about we check how the teams are doing?
Definitely. Ooh. Okay, okay. MIC a spelling mistake there? No, okay, okay.
Salamanca is doing great, but you know there may be children in the live stream, so you cannot say that. Yeah. Continue. No, continue.
Should we tell them that maybe rearranging the seats helps them finding better answers?
Maybe for the second answer, but look, they are posing for the picture
Yes.
while giving answers.
Amazing. I mean, there is smoke coming out of their hands, so they are really into it. Amazing.
So time is almost up. Let's count together for the first answer session.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, end.
All right. The time is up. Each team now has 1 minute to convince the judges, the audience, the live audience in the screen, as well as Corinna and me, because of course, right? Why not? That their answer is the one deserving the most points. So let's hear what they have to say.
Definitely. And we please ask someone from Team Salamanca to come out and tell us if you have solved the mystery. You have. Okay, you have 1 minute, and the time starts now.
First I was afraid, I was petrified, thinking I could die of any disease that I created in my mind. And then I created magic world, believing in any theory that X has said or published on the line.
Amazing.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. I didn't expect that, did you?
The time was not even over, but she already stole our points here. Okay, so I have to reset the countdown. Wonderful. So we go further to see how the team of Yash is given the answer. Do you have one microphone? Will you make it all together? Okay. Do you need a microphone then? Okay, all together.
And
all right, and the clock starts now.
Why do people believe or contribute to conspiracy theories? Because they are
simple.
They are magic.
Short.
And close to their experience.
And give people a voice to which they can ground to, and because conspiracy theories speak to the fears and to the anxieties and give people something to catch on. And so conspiracy theories are stories to bring people something, but other people manipulate people, giving them this false hope. A theory is better than none.
Great answer. Also, they collaborated really well. Let's see what Team Linz has to say. Who comes out and speaks to the
That was actually the
audience?
alarm.
Nikki,
so-
you're all coming out. Great. Okay, please start when Gregor set the timer to 1 minute.
I have my thumb there. I'm waiting for you guys. All right.
And
time is running.
That's for the entertainment points.
10 points.
Okay, time is running. We actually started with a counter question to answer this question, and we asked, why do people not believe in conspiracy theories? Because I think most of you guys sitting here, people that think, that have a brain, that are educated, are not so likely to believe in conspiracy theories. And, well, I think one big answer to this is that we are not seeking simple solutions. We are people that actually want to think deep and want to logically go from one to the other and really dig deep into stuff. So yeah, now to the original question, why do people believe in conspiracy theories? Well, they want to have simple solutions, because simple solutions give them a sort of a hold, they give them trust, and therefore also a sense of life. The example that we had, was flat earthers, for instance. You can, as we all know, prove very logically that the flat is not Earth. If you look at the ship that is riding on the horizon, if you are sitting on the sea, then you can easily see that the...
Oh, time is up. Finish a sentence.
Okay. The timing I still have to get, but...
Yes, time flies fast. Still, a great answer. Thanks a lot.
Exactly. So we have seen answers ranging from singing to counter questions, as well as to a nice group work at the beginning with magic. And now it's your turn, audience. You can also vote for your favorite answer. Exactly. Just scan the QR code, I mean, most of you are actually doing it already, on the screen, and submit your vote. And don't forget, you guys watching us online via the live stream, you can also do that by scanning the code from your screen. Should work, I heard.
Okay, but we here live move on to the judges and what they have to give us, what their answer will be about the team's responses. So again, each judge can award between 1 and 10 points, and they have also the opportunity to justify their answer. The first judge has 1 minute, and the other 2 judges 30 seconds for the comment. And we start with Mr. Marcelo.
Yeah, thank you. Hi, everyone. I'm Gonçalo Marcelo, and I think I have a small conspiracy theory of my own.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think our teams are capable of foreseeing the future, or maybe they travel in time because they provided such entertaining answers that, I mean, they should have known. Okay, so very quickly, and following the order of the teams. So I will give Salamanca 7 points.
7 points to Salamanca.
They had a very entertaining answer, a very good performance. I will give Yash 9 points. 9 points. They were very accurate, and also for the good teamwork. I pretty much appreciate it. And then Linz, 8 points. 8 points to Linz. Also very accurate. And so, yeah, I'll pass on the
Perfect.
Okay, so very quickly, 30 seconds, I go through directly to the vote. I think for Salamanca an 8, due to the artistic approach to the answer. Then for Yash, 9. For
9 points.
The team work also in the answer and the accuracy of the answer. And for Linz, 8, take care of the time in the next answer. Okay.
Alrighty, you all heard how the judges have...
Wait,
oh, sorry.
we have one more
I'm
judge.
sorry, I'm so eager. Already.
Yeah, so
I'm
in
sorry.
German, we speak not about conspiracy theories anymore. For us, these are conspiracy myths. But so this was such a musical experience by all these groups. I give 7 to Salamanca.
7 points.
I give 8 to Yash, the best team. And I give 6 to Linz.
Thank you very much.
Right, now it's my cue, right? So you have all heard how the judges gave their points in this first round of questions. And you can see here behind me how the audience had voted. So here you can see the audience had a clear reference for Yash and Salamanca and then Linz. So now our task is to count all of these numbers together, all of the judgment, and we proudly announce that the winner of the first round is... Not yet there.
Okay.
So we asked the audience how many points that they would have got. Oh, and there it is!
No, there it is!
Congratulations to Team Yash, I hope you see it, yes. Second by Salamanca, and then followed by the team of JKU. Congratulations.
Congrats.
All right, this was a good warm-up round. I think now from question answering and questions, we can move on to the second question of the EC2U science contest. And because you did it so well in getting the results, let's do again a drum roll.
The second question is, which form of energy is the most efficient for electricity generation? According to the clock, you have 4 minutes. Ready, set, go!
All right, and while the teams are pondering, maybe having the electricity in their bodies going up, we want to meet a bit better our 3 judges that are here with us today. You saw them already giving scores, showing us wonderfully the points that they gave. But now let's get to know them a bit better, so maybe we can know how to crack their code to get more points.
And I'm starting with Mr. Marcelo. I have read that you have a deep expertise in philosophy, ethics, and critical theory. So my question to you is, are you here today to make sure that the contestants' answers do not accidentally challenge the meaning of existence? Or are you here to make sure that everything is safe and sound?
Well, I do hope that they challenge the meaning of existence, because that's what we're after, right?
That's true.
And so, yeah, I don't want to give any spoilers. Perhaps we'll be asking what's the meaning of existence, but the most important thing is not the answer, it's the question. That's why we have fun while looking for answers. So yeah.
Thank you.
Big applause. We continue with Marco Morandotti from the University of Pavia. You are an expert in cultural heritage of architecture. So what answers do the teams have to give to make the JKU Circus of Knowledge a cultural heritage site for millennia?
Well, I think that what we associate as a cultural heritage is the value that represent memory and also identity. And a way to go in that direction is a cooperative approach. And so I think that EC2U and this experience is absolutely focused on share knowledge, create identity, and foster the future.
All right, thank you so much.
Thanks a lot. So, Mr. Perkams, you are a specialist in ancient and medieval philosophy, as we have heard before. Now, shall we see the participants as elaborate experts or as genius jesters?
So, I think the genius have to be collected in order to bring us forward to the future of the next 2,500 years. And so then you will need historians of philosophy for the history starting today.
That's true. Thanks a lot for these great answers. A round of applause for our judges.
So remember, the teams have later 1 minute to share the thoughts on their answer of the question. And according to the answer, if it's correctness, if it's some art that they present us, they will award the points by the judges. And don't forget that you, the audience, can also vote with scanning the QR code shown later again, as well as the online live stream viewers. So, I think we're slowly coming to an end.
Yes, teams make sure, less than 20 seconds.
The question is the audience ready to hear the answers?
Audience,
are you ready? Let's count
you
together.
ready?
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And
the end.
We ordered some fireworks, they did not come. Just kidding. All right, teams, stop working.
Stop working,
All right.
please.
Exactly. We start now with the team from Romania, the Universitate of Iași. What is your answer to the question, which form of energy
So
for electricity?
the question is a great one. Thank you for having it. We have an answer which is distributed all over the team. And I would pass first to Ovidiu.
What is efficiency or efficient? So a balance between sustainability and impact on environment. If sustainability, you would say
About the solar energy and the waves energy.
And what about the impact on the environment?
The impact on the environment is maybe if we speak about the wave energy and also the solar energy, the impact is less than if we speak about like atomic energy or maybe even wind energy.
Thank you very much. So you have it, solar and waves. Thank you.
Applause.
Thank you. The next team is Linz. Please come on stage.
Okay, so we also discussed about it, and the important thing is how do you define efficiency? Is it the input you put, output, but what type of input? Is it like, for example, if we think about the volume, okay, how can I get the most out of little volume? Then it's, of course, atomic energy. If, however, I think of sustainability and, for example, an almost endless source of energy, then it would be solar energy. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much for this multifaceted answer. And we ask now the Equipo de España on stage to give us your answer. Please come to me. Who wants to do that? Mario wants to do it. Come to the limelight. You can do it.
Hello. Hello.
That really counts for time.
Hello.
Okay.
So we have a minute, but we have plenty of time with your minute. So we believe that the most efficient way of producing electrical energy, and it was probably going to be also the greenest one, would be fusion. So we are able, now in Europe, there is a big cooperation that we are working on this fusion thing. And you can see our people film just making a fusion. We will develop an enormous and green activity in electrical production. Unfortunately, probably the most efficient one is fission instead of fusion. Well, they don't want to be together. That's not the fission guy, just fission yourself. so you can just move around. And with the green energies, we do believe that the best one is going to be most probably hydroelectric energy, because despite solar cells, they're not really well developed. We think that that's the answer.
Time is up.
Time is up.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for the answers. For everyone, the first joke was from Dragon Ball Z, when Goku and Vegeta were first fusioning together. Just for everyone who doesn't watch these shows, yeah. Audience, don't forget that you now have time to vote also via the QR code. Ludovic, we can try again, that it works for your phone as well. And in the meantime, we do ask our judges for their judgment. And so we first start with Marco Morandotti. Please give us your comments and points.
Yes, I think that all the teams give a good answer and basically correct one. So it's difficult to evaluate because they are really near. But as for myself, at least, I think for the team of Salamanca, 9.
Oh, Team Salamanca 9.
For the team of Yash, 8.
8 points for Yash.
And for the team of Linz, 8 again. I appreciate the drawings.
Thank you so much. We continue with Matthias Bergkamp's justification of the points.
Yeah, 3 great presentations, and I gave also 9 to Salamanca.
Hey! Dragon Ball set.
And 7 to Yash.
All right, 7 to Yash.
And 7 to Linz.
7 to Linz as well. That leaves us with the final judgment by our judge, Gonzalo Marcelo.
Okay, so very quickly too. So I am giving 8 points to Yash. 9 points to Salamanca. And also 9 points to Linz.
And 9 points to Linz.
So thank you for the judges' answers, and let's see who has won this round. So I saw everyone was scanning already. Woo! Salamanca is
Round
first.
for Salamanca.
This is only how the audience voted. And on second place so far is Linz, and on third place from the audience voting is Yash. So, congratulations. We are waiting for the final result of this round. Let's see, it can only take hours. I hope you have patience.
No.
So.
We do have patience, but then in the meantime,
there is the
it is
result.
here, always. I just have to speak.
And the winner is Team Salamanca. The second one is the team of the JKU, and the third one is Team Yash. Amazing round. Okay, all right. Let's take a deep breath together. Okay, I see we are ready. Okay, then up to the next round. Oh, he's still breathing.
It was a really deep Yes, to spice things up now, for the next questions, the team have only 2 minutes to come up with an answer to it. So it will be a speed round. And the question will be, if you had to live without one of the 5 senses, which one would it be and why?
Okay, now let's get the clock up. The teams are ready, as it's about to get crazy.
Let's go.
Let's go. Okay, let me repeat the question. if you had to live without one of 5 senses, which one would it be and why? Super difficult question. I wouldn't know what to do, to be honest. So, Gregor, do you think we should give the audience tips on how they can select the question coming from the audience?
Exactly. So let's see. You, the crowd, you have the democratic power to choose one question. With this QR code, when you enter, you have 2 options for possible questions. And you then choose the question that you would like to have. This question will then be asked later, the latest for our brilliant scientists, and they will have 3 minutes to answer these questions. You yourself, you have 10 minutes to scan the code right now. So no pressure for the teams.
Exactly. The QR code will also be shown later another time. Let's see for how long the teams are already working. Because 2 minutes is no time at all. Oh my gosh, we're already down to 30 seconds.
It's the longest 2 minutes in our lives.
Yes, exactly, for us who don't even have to answer the question. I mean, Gregor, what would you have said? Choose one out of 5 senses?
I think I would have gone for being blind.
Ooh, that's a tough one,
Exactly, because with mental images, you can get yourself surrounded. Oh, we're actually close to the end, right?
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And finite.
The
Stop
end
deliberating.
is coming.
All right.
So teams, you have now, again, 1 minute to share your answer with us.
All right, we start with team of Linz. Please.
Yes, Team Linz. Okay, Team Linz. Everything else is improvisation, right?
I'll give you back the microphone, and with the start of the timer, we go.
Okay, actually no clue why I'm carrying this sheet of paper, but yeah. We actually picked touch as the sense we wouldn't be able to live with, because we know people that care I don't know, visual aids, glasses for instance, or that cannot see at all and they can still manage to live. There are people that have hearing aids like me that have no problems in their lives. And for touch, I think it's very critical because, for instance, imagine that you're putting your hand on a hot plate and you cannot see if your hand is burning off or if your whole body is burning off. You wouldn't recognize it. So therefore, we chose touch as the most important sense that we would pick from the 5 senses we have. Thank you.
Thanks, Team Linz.
Thank you. I set the clock.
Next team coming up is the red team. España, Salamanca, are you ready? And time is running from now.
Time is running now.
I am sight, and I can see you, and I can see the beauty of the world, and I can see the stars, and I can see my other senses, but I cannot feel them. So I tell my other senses what the world is, what I see, but I cannot touch or feel or taste. So I think that I am the important one, but I don't know it. I just see it. So I defend that I am the sense that matters more for my body because I see the soul of the universe.
Ooh, philosophical, amazing. Thank you, amazing.
Fantastic answer, leaving us in awe, seeing how much heart you put in there. And now, Team Yash, present your answer. And the time is running.
So I'm the site with which I can see all the world, all its beauties, everything. As our colleagues said, thank you for making it as easier for us. So,
Taste. Taste.
and I am the hearing.
And I'm the touch.
I am smell. I will not sniff anyone. The thing is, when you lose a sense, the other senses become stronger. So let's see. If I take a step back, what happens? Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all of your perfectly on time, emotional answers. Now, let's see what the audience and the judges have to respond to. Once again, you can scan the QR code here and also online, but in the meantime, we do ask the judges for their opinions.
Exactly, and now we start with the first judge, Mr. Perkams, please. 1 minute.
Yeah, thank you very much for this really fascinating presentations, presenting the completeness of the senses. It's like a good whiskey. It smells like the Scottish sea. It tastes like the Scottish moors. And it looks like honey. And so, of course, we are not able to decide for any sense. And given this, I gave 7 points to Linz.
7 points to Linz.
I give 9 points to Salamanca. And I give 10 points.
Amazing, 10 points.
So yeah, very quickly, I was a bit puzzled because I think some of you understood the question differently from the others, because the question was, if you had to live without one of the 5 senses, which one would it be? So the question was, which is the least important sense? And the others understood what is the more important sense. But that being said, I will give 7 points to Linz. I will give 8 points to Salamanca, very poetic. And I will give 9 points to Yash, because I think you understood the question.
Yes, me too. I think that probably there is a misinterpretation of some answer. Let's say that I really appreciate all of the 3 because it was really a good presentation. To me, I say 8 points for Linz. I would say 8 points for Salamanca. And I'd say 10 for Yash.
Another 10 points for Yash. Fantastic. We got 2 times the high score from a judge for these wonderful answers here. Exactly. Now we can see on the screen behind who you, the audience in present as well as in the live stream, has voted. And you also had a slight preference for the first team of Yash, second Salamanca, and as a third team, the answer of Linz. And this time, we ask how many points you would have given to a team that is not Salamanca. Because you have a
Um,
Oh, we already here at the points.
Amazing.
Our assistants are faster. I can play it back to you.
That was too quick.
So the winner of this round is Team Yash, followed by Salamanca, and then followed by Linz.
Wow. Okay, okay. So let us now reveal the last pre-collected question in order to get our teams pumped up. Yes. Yes. So the next question will be, is an illiberal democracy still a democracy?
So let us remind ourselves that these questions have been pre-collected by the people of the EC2U Alliance, students, staff, administration, researchers alike. So you can see that is the answer, the questions that are reflected within the mindsets that are within all of us. And I'm really looking forward to the different answers that the team have today for us, showing their answers for these societal questions. Let me repeat, the question is an illiberal democracy still a democracy? And this guy started already, but actually you only have 4 minutes that we start. Oh, we started already, 4 minutes, okay.
Yes, perfect. So, my dear audience, the selection process for the question coming from you spontaneously is still open, right? So the QR code for the question from the audience should be here, but probably most of you have selected the question anyway. Whether or not, let's move to another point, because now it's the point where we ask questions to you, my dear audience.
Exactly.
Yes.
Don't think that we forgot about you, dear audience. And so the first question will be, the winner of the science contest of the EC2U pilot phase was the University of Jena. Do you believe it or not? If you believe it, raise your hand. If not...
Was Jena the first winner?
All right, we have one person from Jena saying yes. In fact, it was the University of Pavia. All right, and now everyone from the University of Pavia, please stand up.
Is there someone from Pavia?
Hey!
Yes!
Your teams did fantastic during the pilot phase of the first EC2U contest.
Okay, but now we keep on moving. We ease our bones. So, audience, if you think the statement that I say is true, stand up. Okay? My question to you is, that JKU was the first university in Austria that offered a degree program in informatics. Okay, some believe it, some not. Some indecisive. Okay, the revelation. Yes. Yes. And that happened in the year 1979. So Linz was the pioneer in informatics. Okay, question number 2. Are you ready? If you agree, please stand up. The EC2U Alliance is a wonderful opportunity for participation, innovation, friendship, and collaboration. Do you agree? Yes! Applause! Woo! Yes!
Yes.
Amazing.
I hope that no one sat down. I mean, these guys don't count, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they are also with us here on the same page, that it's fantastic to have the EC2U forum here in Linz, to be part of the EC2U Alliance already for 1 whole year, and many, you have to stop me, stop. Okay, many years to come.
That's great.
What we don't have many is seconds before the teams will go to reveal their answers. So
Yes.
careful.
So, I would say we make ourselves ready for the countdown.
10,
9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And stop deliberating now.
We're done.
All right, we are at the end of the countdown. And so, again, the teams have 1 minute to explain the answers to us. And again, we will start with the University of Yash.
Yes.
Because you continued talking, so we have to interrupt you here.
Once upon a time, Athenians were thinking and fighting and conversing and inviting, and voices from them then arrived to us.
And coming from the Athenians, we know that democracy stands for demos, the people, and kratos, which is power. And this is power to the people, democracy.
Another voice of Athenians.
Democracy is something you can die for. It happened in Romania in 1989.
What a wise Athenian.
Democracy allows multiple ideas to be shared.
And concluding,
in democracy, it is the people who decide. They vote. So let's ask the people. Is an illiberal democracy a democracy still? Vote.
Vote. Vote. Vote. Vote.
Thank you so much.
That was very interactive. Let's see what Team Salamanca came up with.
All right, the time is running now.
Well, we have to say that liberal democracy, it is not democracy at all. It is a kind of dictatorship. It can become the rule of the majority, and the minorities are not safe. Defenseless, they can be killed or destroyed. Without rights, there is no future for the minorities. Freedom is the best way to protect them, to protect the minorities. Thank you.
A powerful answer in a short time. I will ring the sound so we can make the clock anew. There was the sound. All right. And for the last answer, we ask Team Linz to get in the center stage.
So we address this question by the question, what makes democracy? What are the ingredients and spices you need to get a good democracy? Is it just voting, simple voting? Is it waving hands, nodding heads, or is it also standing up for the one opinion, fighting for it, demonstrating for it? What is it? So,
Yeah, I want to decide whom I can vote it. I want to tell my opinion in freedom. Nobody should force me which one.
So, is illiberal democracy democracy? I guess not, because it decides which opinions are allowed and which ones not. So, what is your opinion?
That's not allowed.
You see, illiberal.
Thanks. All right.
Fantastic.
Microphone. Christoph. That's your cue.
Okay, I would say here there is the QR code, so everyone is now able to vote. Do not hesitate sharing your feedback with us. But I would say let's move on to what the judges have to say about this with the answers.
Exactly. And you're already ready. You know your the line that you have to be. So Gonzalo, Marcelo, how many points will you give?
Okay, so I will use and abuse my rights in this some sort of epistocracy.
You cannot vote.
Apparently we have the wrong QR code.
Or
illiberal forces.
Illiberal forces.
That's part of it. That's part
Sorry,
of it.
you can't vote. Yeah.
All right.
I would say we move
Does,
on.
does it work for no one? Okay.
Well, some are lucky, some not, right?
Exactly. Maybe refresh your browser. Exactly. All right. So now yes.
Okay. Now that democratic forces have overturned the challenges to democracy coming from the illiberal side, I guess, I will exert my rights in this sort of epistocracy because we have the judges telling what's right and what is not. And I would say this, I will give 8 points to Yash. They were very, very creative. I was feeling a lot of pressure from my colleagues, and so I will give 10 points to Salamanca.
A full score!
Because they went straight to the point of the relation of the majority to the minority, etc. That is at stake in illiberal democracy, so very good. And finally, 9 points to Linz.
Wow!
Yes, I feel more or less the same of my colleague. To go quick, I would say 8 points for Yash. And I would say 9 points for Salamanca.
9 points Salamanca.
And again, 8 points for Linz. Good job.
Yeah, in 1989, Jena was part of the German Democratic Republic, and people were dying for democracy in this illiberal democracy. They died for liberal democracy. And because this has been mentioned by Yash, I give them 9. And I give 8 to Salamanca.
8 points.
And 8 to Linz. And yeah, I think we learned a lot from all of them. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
That's true. So, in the meantime, yes, we will probably use it later, but thanks. So, in the meantime, probably everyone, or some random people of you may have voted. So, thanks to those who did, and we see here what the audience liked most. So, first is Yash, second Salamanca, and the third team is Linz. And cheers to that. And probably can only take seconds until we see the final result. And the winner is Team Yash. 3 points ahead of Team Salamanca and last Team Linz.
Alrighty. I think we have time for one last question. What do you think, Corina?
One more? I mean, I can't believe that we're already coming to an end. So now, it's either the moment of truth or impending doom for our teams.
Exactly, because now is the moment that we will unveil the question that you audience chose here as well as in the live stream. The selected question will appear on the screen. All right, and the question is, could we change our genetic code so that we eliminate predisposition to certain diseases? And if so, would it be ethical?
Whew. Very interesting one, but also tough. So how long do the teams have time to answer, Gregor?
The teams have 3 minutes to answer.
Is that the go for the countdown?
That is the go for the countdown, exactly. Alrighty, and now that the time is running down, how about Corina? Can you give me an answer to the question that was not chosen? So of all of us have a good memory, of course, and know what the question was, but I will still repeat it for you. The question was, why do some places display more biodiversity than others?
Okay. So in my opinion, this is pretty simple. Some places have better climate control and catering. And you can see animals and plants as like partygoers. They're where the fun is. So they go to spots where there is good weather, some nice food, and fewer bouncers, aka the predators. So meanwhile, other places are like a bad party with cold snacks and awkward conversations. And biodiversity knows where the fun is. Plus, in the best spots, the guest list is always evolving. Means like the species, they are trading survival tips like we trade dance moves on the floor. Well, and in the less happening spots, the party stays small, so no one sticks around. What do you think?
All right, for my answer, I have to put my notes away. Biodiversity.
10 points.
All right, but it's not us to judge ourselves. Who do you think would have gotten more points, Corinna or me?
Oh, both for creativity. You're both perfect tens.
You also get 10 points. How much points would you give me?
I think both 9, because 10 is difficult to reach and you have still something to improve. And that's what pushes us to go on research and for reach our results. So really pretty good.
Thank you so much for 9 points. Last judgment.
Yeah, I have only
have to be
time
fast.
to agree
5
with
seconds.
the speakers before me. 9 to both.
9 to both. Okay, thank you. And time is over.
Time is up.
If you still have heard, Corinna and me both got 9 points from Matthias Perkams. It's also nice, right?
So it's like a break even, we say.
All right, so the time is up, and let's hear what the teams have to say. We start with the team of Linz. Have you solved the mystery of the question laying behind?
So, technology-wise, given gene scissors and so on, yes, but the question is, what is a predisposition for a disease, and who defines that, and how far does this really get to the disease? And the other question is, who has access to that stuff? What do we want to? So it's more an ethical question than the technology. This will be there. So maybe you can answer.
Yeah, ethically, it's really very difficult to have all the people the possibility to get this, this technology-based, disease, or do some have not? How is it in different countries? Is it everywhere the same, or there are legal places where it is forbidden? How is it? Is it on a personal level? And on this level of a country, of the law in a country.
Thank you very much, Team Linz.
Thank you so much for your answer.
Okay, great. Then, Team Yash, you're the next one. Thanks for the microphone.
All right.
Please hop on stage, take the microphone, and let's go.
From the scientific point of view, we can change the DNA. We can change the structure using genetic engineering, but we can't change the genetic code because the genetic code is the way as the information is translated. From ethical point of view,
Well, I'm thinking about technologies who are pressuring us as humankind and societies. Are these technologies humanizing or maintaining humanity, or they are endangering dehumanizing processes? Whom do we become?
Now, it is not possible to change the genetic code, but you can use some nano devices against some diseases. Is this ethical or not? I think now it is a problematic thing, but in the near future, we will use all these things.
I think speaking about ethics, it depends, first of all, in defining what is ethics. Is it for me?
Sorry, time is out.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And last but not least, the equipo camisetas rojas.
We don't think that manipulating one gene could be enough to get rid of diseases because some of them are dependent of several genes. Also, there is a epigenetic mechanism regulating the disease production. And we believe if that theoretically could be possible, we will not consider any ethical issues because it will be similar to any pharmacological treatment which is well accepted by the society these days.
Thank you so much. Exactly. So now it's again the time for the audience and the judges to think of the points and the answer they want to give to the answers. The audience can vote online via the live stream here if you can reach the QR code. And in the meantime, we can hear from the judges. I think you have the list. Who is going first?
Okay, then the judges, please share your wisdom with us.
Yes, the question was pretty difficult to answer.
Yes, that's true.
Especially the second part. That's really, I mean, it's impossible to say if it's absolutely right or wrong because you are touching some really sensitive point. But, and so it was also difficult probably to have a kind of show-oriented answer to this question. But anyway, I appreciate the effort of all the team, and I would say for the team of Linz is 7.
Applause.
For the team of Salamanca is 7 again. And if I find it, which is probably here for the team of Yash is 8.
8 points for Yash.
Yeah, it's really a difficult questions, but so I think we saw also different forms of exactness and combined with different types of answers and different types of sticking to the time. And so all this, I give 8 to Linz. And 7 to Salamanca. And 7 to Yash. And so I think we will continue discussing this point for all our lives, people here.
I will reach.
Okay, so very quickly. I will be giving 9 points to Linz.
Cheers.
Because ethical questions are always very tricky, but you mentioned, questions of access, etc., which are very important for that assessment. 8 points to Yash. And also 8 points to Salamanca.
All right, the judges have concluded. Maybe we can see now how the audience...
I'm so excited for the results.
How the audience has voted here and online. And we can see clearly of Salamanca, followed by the University of Iași, and third place, the University of Linz. And this leads us with the winner of this round, and it is, the winner is Salamanca. But it was a close race for the second place. All righty. So this year's EC2U science contest is slowly coming to an end, sadly. I hope you all enjoyed this wonderful event here together, that you learned something new, that maybe you got inspired when you come home, and that you continue to be part of the science contest audience or as participants as well.
Well, I mean, as we've heard, you played an enormous part in making this whole science contest live, and you made the atmosphere. And of course, we would not be able to do so without tons of people in the background. So let me just take this moment to say thanks. But now, of course, I also need to name a few names, right?
Yeah.
So, first of all, our competing teams, enormous jobs. Wow, amazing. Yes. But the competing teams would not be here without the organizing teams in the background. So thanks to Iași, Salamanca, and Linz.
Exactly, over there.
Thanks a lot for the work package to support campus life. Thank you to the photographer, the technicians, to Lisa, to Andrea, to the Vice Rectorate, Frau Professor Bonani and Herr Professor Freischlager, the crew, the helping hands, the Circus of Knowledge which hosts us tonight. A special thanks to the audience online and the ones who are here with us. And a special thanks to my co-host Gregor.
And to Corina, of course. So now I would ask you for another round of applause for our Vice Rector, Alberta Bonani, to come to us on stage.
Motivating applause, motivational applause.
Because it says you say 3 words.
It says here.
Exactly, it says here. And because whenever you talk, you give so much emotion and inspiration. Just a few words. How did you like it?
How did you like it?
Give us.
What a question. I mean, it was fantastic.
Right?
Yeah, of course it was fantastic. And they are nice.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
That was beautiful.
I'm nodding in agreement already.
I mean, it's fantastic. If you what is the next question? Because there is a next question.
This is just one question.
That was it. How
That
do
was
you
just-
like it? What should I say? I mean, come on, you're funny. I mean, it's great. Sorry?
Exactly.
No, no,
It's open
okay, but I
question.
can elaborate, of course. Yeah, I mean, and I could start to thank everyone and so on and so on. But you know, I mean, of course, I thank everyone who is here, who was backstage, and so on and so on. And I mean. It's really beautiful to have you here. That's it, yeah? It's beautiful to have you here. And you know, this question, not the last one, because the last one, I mean, we can discuss
The one with
hours,
biodiversity?
Yeah? We can discuss ours, but the pre-last one.
Oh,
yeah? I mean, this of the illiberal democracy, I mean, is such an, I would say, state-of-the-art question, yeah? And I know that there are some people in this audience, some people here, yeah, who experienced, yeah, this illiberal democracy. And we are really on, I would say, on a very dangerous way. but I also positive that we as universities, we have the mission, yeah, to go against that, yeah, and we are also the seed. Each of us, each of you, especially the young people. I don't want to put the whole load on the young people, but you know, you are our future, yeah. So this third question. No, a liberal democracy is not a democracy, and we have to do everything what we can.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Please stay here for handing the trophies. Exactly.
So now we have time that the teams can share. Oh, a 10. You got the 10 point from Team Salamanca for this answer.
You get 10 points for your answer.
Okay, now we have a few minutes time that the teams can share themselves a few words on how they liked it.
Exactly. We start with Salamanca. If you want to give us some words or any messages, you can also sing something again if you want. You don't have to say anything at all.
No, I just wanted to thank you both. You are fantastic. And thank you for the great time we had this morning and for accepting us here and for such a lovely time that we had together. And Salamanca.
Hey,
Salamanca.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I will go back to the first question now. I think we have another source of energy, and it is the human energy. So be kind and love each other.
There's a 10-point sign. 10 points. 10 points. 10 points.
It was so fun. It was an amazing fun for us. Thank you to everybody for everything that you prepared and for all energy, human or whatever energy you added into this event. Hope to see you again. Thank you.
Yeah, I think I can speak for my team as well, that we also liked it a lot. So yeah, I know Andrea and Christoph from the campus, but I didn't know Begum and Julia. I think it's organization-wise a really cool event. So it was really top-notch organized. And yeah, also in the beginning we had this ice-breaking activity, which you didn't participate in, but we did some dancing together and stuff like this. And these are these kind of activities that we scientists usually make fun of the other studies, but I actually really enjoyed it. So
let's keep up the spirit. Yes.
Thanks.
Thank you so much for your participation. And now is the moment that we all have been waiting for. We will announce the placement of this year's EC2U Science Contest.
Yes.
And the third place, first I have to explain, right? We will say the places first, you stand here, celebrate, and then you get the trophies afterwards. Yes? Okay.
Exactly.
All right, some music here. And the third place goes to the team of JKU. Big applause.
Team JKU, a big applause for our home team. Bravo. So, congratulations. Now there are only 2 left. Who is it? Who are the 2? Yash and Salamanca. Okay. So, another drum roll, please. And the second place goes to Salamanca! Congratulations! Bravo!
Felicitaciones!
Lovely.
Well, now it's the obvious choice. Which team is the winner of the EC2U Science Contest? The team of
everyone.
But we're not done yet. All right.
So everyone gets a trophy.
Everyone gets a trophy.
So everyone,
All right, and now
this is not the end yet.
you don't have to run away yet. We're not done yet, right?
Let me say,
Teams, please go back to your
I had a wonderful time here with you. Please wait, because we have a few more things to announce. Takes a couple of minutes, and then you're free.
So now we have to distribute the trophies as well. We just announced the
True.
winners,
Oh
right?
my
So
gosh,
please, team,
yes.
go back to your places,
Definitely.
right? And that's why we have our Vice Rector Alberto Bonami here. So please give the, not only for that, of course, so please give the bronze trophies to the team of the Johannes Kepler University. Wait. You need a microphone. This is bronze. This is silver. This is gold. Violet is for later. Yeah. Okay, so bronze first. Okay. So, team of Linz, get your trophies. No, just ladies first.
Woo!
All right. Exactly.
Yes.
We continue with the team of Salamanca for the silver spot. Gran applauso. And there's one more placement. Arriba, abajo, al centro, para adentro. Hey! And for the first places, the gold trophies. The team of Yash Gold.
Okay, amazing. What a wonderful night. I can't believe it's already over. But let me say, I think one last time, all teams deserve an enormous round for applause. One last time, you're all winners tonight.
Congratulations. Great job.
So we love to hear your feedback. Please, there should be a feedback QR code. There's a survey hidden behind this QR code. Please do not hesitate scanning one last time, because we're really keen on knowing your opinion of how you liked it.
Exactly. And for their engagement, their wonderful answers that they would deserve points themselves, we do have the Violet trophies for our judges that did a fantastic job today. For the judges.
Yes.
Exactly, sorry. You listen.
So thank you, Mr. Morandotti.
Thank you, Morandotti Pavia.
Thank you, Mr. Gonzalo.
Marcelo Gonzalo Coimbra.
I would like to thank the Academy.
Thank you, Mr. Perkamp. Amazing.
This was like, whoops.
Yes, we steal the others later.
All right, so even though the EC2U science contest is over now, but still don't run away, right? This evening has not come to an end yet.
True.
That is right, because we wrap up here now. We maybe move here a bit the Circus of Wissen, make it clear. And then we all get readily fancied, dressed for the big gala dinner in the Bruckner House at sharp 8 o'clock. Yes, I do not know what time it is right now, but sharp 8 o'clock for everyone who has registered beforehand.
Exactly. So, now the question is, where is the Bruckner House? Probably most of you that are here at the moment were at yesterday's registration, reception, that's the word. Reception at Linz Main Square. You have to go there, at least in that direction, today again. You hop off the tram line 1 or 2 at Linz Main Square. And then you enjoy a 10-minute stroll along the beautiful river of the Danube.
Nice
and
stroll.
then you end up in Bruckner House. Exactly. So, for everyone else, we hope your hunger for science got quenched sufficiently until the next science contest 2025.
So
and
thank
that's
you,
it.
Karina. Thank you to all the participants. Thank you to the audience.
And that's it.
Danke, you have to say, no?
Thanks.
No, danke, danke. Yeah.
Na,
Thanks, no? This
thanks.
One. No? This
Ah ja.
This one,
Danke.
Gracias.
Mulțumesc.
Merci.
Danke.
You want to share? Here.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah.